This is IShowSpeed, the biggest YouTuber in the world. But he is the worst footballer ever. But today that is going to change as I'm going to play the entire career of IShowSpeed and make him into one of the best players of all time. Due to his links with Portuguese footballers like Rafael Leao, Bernardo Silva, and even Cristiano Jr., Sporting de Portugal have decided to give him an opportunity in pro football by giving him a one-year contract. And as he signs for his first ever professional club, he has a lot on his mind.
Wow, man, I am a pro footballer main. I want to be just like Cristiano Ronaldo, but the American version. I want to win a Balon Dor, win a Prem with Manchester United, and the biggest goal, to win the World Cup with the USA.
But this is IShowSpeed, who is only 18 years old and a generous rating of 63 overall. But it was time for the first order of business as Speed was called into the manager's office as he had some news for IShowSpeed. And the manager does tell Speed because he sucks at football, he's going to give him an opportunity here at Sporting and give him the whole season to just train and sit on the bench and observe. And the only way he will get a new contract is if he scores one goal this season. And the manager says he will be given opportunities. But sit on the bench and train his ass off is what he did for majority of the season, up until halfway through the season in the first rivalry game against Benfica. And this has to do because there was an injury crisis to the striker position in Victor Gregores and Paulinho, as Speed is now the only striker in the club and will be starting his first game against Benfica. But it was now time for Speed's debut in professional football. Streamer and YouTuber, now a pro footballer. Has he had enough time to train and actually know and learn how to play professional football? Well, he's the only option up top, so let's see how he does on his debut. And here comes Sporting on the attack as there's a header, and now it's Marcus Edwards in the ball. Gives a through ball into IShowSpeed with a shot, and it's saved by the Benfica goalkeeper. And now here comes IShowSpeed once again. He does a roulette, he gets past one, he has a shot, and it goes wide. Great dribbling skills, but he could not finish. And now here comes IShowSpeed once again, trying to impress on his debut for Sporting with a shot, and it's another great save. But here come Benfica with an attack of their own as David Neres gives the ball into the striker, and it goes wide. Sporting stay alive. And now it's João Neves with a pass to Cabral. Cabral opens up the ball, and it's a shot, and it goes wide. Once again, Sporting avoid to go 1-0 down. And it looks like it's going to be halftime. It's not been a successful debut for IShowSpeed as of yet, but he's getting some shots in and looking like he is ready for professional football. But here come Benfica once again. Cabral gives the ball to David Neres with a shot, and it just goes wide. Sporting are getting very lucky. But here comes Marcus Edwards looking to make it 1-0. He gives it to IShowSpeed. IShowSpeed gets fouled on the penalty box, and it's going to be a red card. Can IShowSpeed score this penalty? Is he even gonna take it? But now it's IShowSpeed. Can he go ahead and score his first ever professional goal on his debut? He has a shot, and it goes wide. He was given the opportunity and he misses it. And now here comes IShowSpeed. He gives a through ball into Marcus Edwards. Marcus Edwards finds a shot, and it goes in. Sporting win the game in the 80th minute. Surely that's the end of the game. Speed could not score, but he does give an assist. And just like that, the game comes to an end. Speed does not get his debut goal, the goal that will give him a new contract for a couple of years here at the club. But regardless, he gets a win on his debut. And as the rest of the season continued, Speed was unable to score a goal as he started every single game due to the still injury crisis. And we were now on the final game of the season as Sporting and FC Porto were fighting for the league title, and Speed yet to score his first goal for the club. Will Speed go ahead and give Sporting their first league title in a couple years? And will he score his first ever goal and get a new contract? Or is he just gonna be sent out of pro football as a free agent? It's safe to say that it's a big game for Speed. I wonder what's going through his mind.
Come on, Speed, man. You need that contract. You need to score and sui on Porton. You need to be a footballer.
It is now the final day of the season. One last chance for Speed to win his first trophy, but more importantly, one last chance for Speed to score his first ever goal and remain in professional football. The question is, can he do it to possibly the best team in Portugal? Early in the game, here comes IShowSpeed looking for his first goal of the game. IShowSpeed with a shot, and it goes wide. And now it's Marcus Edwards on the ball, looking to create a chance. He gives it to IShowSpeed with a shot, and it goes wide once again. He's getting so close to scoring his first goal. And here comes Marcus Edwards once again. He gives the ball into IShowSpeed with another shot, and it goes far wide. Come on, you gotta score, Speed. But here comes FC Porto looking to take the leads themselves. It's Pepe on the wing. He's looking for a cross. He crosses it into Galeno with a shot, and it goes in. Porto go 1-0 up. If scores stay like this, Speed will no longer be a pro footballer, and Sporting will not win the league title. But it's going to be halftime. Speed has not scored just yet and is in danger of losing this league title. I wonder what he's thinking, man.
Speed lock in Maine. No way your ass at football. You're playing like Messi. Dig down and score a goal.
But here comes Sporting as Speed is decided to lock in. It's Speed 1v1 against the keeper. He has a shot and it goes in. Speed has done it. He has scored his first goal in pro football. It's looking like he's gonna get a contract. But the job is not finished. He wants to win his first ever trophy. But now it's FC Porto looking to spoil the party. It's a crossing from Galeno into the defender and it goes in. Pepe scores a 90th minute winner as it seems like Porto are winning the league title. It's a sad day to be a Sporting fan, but it's a good day to be a Speed fan. And that's it. The ref has blown the whistle. Speed is going to get a pro contract. It seems like it. Hopefully the manager wasn't lying as Porto lift the league title. Let's see what's next for IShowSpeed. Straight after the match, Speed is called into the office for the big news. The manager starts off by saying he's disappointed that they couldn't win the league title against Porto. But regardless, Speed is getting his new contract for Sporting and is given a brand new contract of 4 years. It seems like Speed is all smiles as he's given the chance to be the pro footballer that he wants to be. But at the end of season number 1, Speed only has the one goal to his name, now a 67 overall, with his objectives clear of winning the World Cup with the US, winning 1 Balon d'Or, and winning a Premier League title with Man United. The question is it possible to do all of these? And the new season kicks off as Speed is walking into his first ever press conference as a pro footballer. The press is asking him what are his goals as a pro footballer as he is only a streamer.
What are my goals? I want to be the American Cristiano. Sui, winning the first Balon d'Or and World Cup as an American, and win the Prem with my favorite club, Manchester United. I have had a lot of training, and I will be scoring hella goals this year.
And straight after telling his goals of being a professional footballer to the entire world, Speed is receiving his first ever start in the first game of the season as Speed and Sporting will be facing title favorites in SC Braga. Can Speed go ahead and impress in his first ever start? And here comes Sporting with the first attack of the game. It's IShowSpeed on the ball, 1v1 against the keeper, and it's a brilliant save from that Braga keeper. And now it's IShowSpeed once again determined to get a goal in his first ever start. He has a shot and it goes in. Speed gets the second goal of his career, his first goal of the season. I'm hoping that it's going to be a great season for IShowSpeed. And now it's Morita on the ball, gives a through ball into IShowSpeed. He is 1v1 once again with a shot and it hits the crossbar. How unlucky can you be? And now, here comes IShowSpeed looking his first ever brace here. He gets past one. No, he doesn't. But Morita wins the ball back, and now it's IShowSpeed with a shot from outside the box, and it goes in. He gets his first ever brace as he shoots. He impresses on his first ever start. Surely, this is going to be a breakout season for IShowSpeed. And the ref does blow the whistle. First game of the season, first ever start, first ever brace for Speed. The question is, how good will he do in this league for the rest of the season? And for the rest of the season, it seems like Speed was born to be a professional footballer as he scored goal after goal after goal, even becoming the top goal scorer at Sporting. But it was now time for redemption. Speed had the chance to win a league title once again as they were fighting with it for Benfica, with them, the winner, being league champions. Can Speed go ahead and win the league title this time around? And as Speed prepares for probably the most important game of his career, he sees something on the TV.
Excited to play with Speed? No chance. That guy is just a streamer. He doesn't deserve to be a pro. People like me have worked their whole lives just to sniff a pro contract. He was handed one. He will never play for the US national team. And if the United States win a World Cup, it's gonna be without him.
Who the hell is this Pulisic guy? Why is he shit talking about me? Whatever. I need to win this trophy. Benfica has no chance.
And it is now time for the final day of the season, Sporting versus Benfica. Speed must win this game to win his first ever trophy, but he already has his doubters. Being a streamer, converting into a pro footballer, it's not going to be easy to make people happy. So it's time for Speed to lock in and not focus on negativity and try to win his first ever trophy. But here come Benfica straight away, looking to deny Speed his first league title. As they receive the ball, they give the pass to David Neres. David Neres opens up the shot and it goes in. Benfica take a 1-0 lead. It's looking like Sporting are now winning the league title. And here comes Sporting once again as Coach Q gives the ball into João Mario with a cross into David Neres and it goes in. Once again, 2-0. 2 goals for David Neres. Sporting have a long day if they want to win that league title. But here comes Sporting with an attack of their own as the ball is given to IShowSpeed, who is now 1v1 against the keeper. He has a shot and it goes in. 2-1 to Sporting. Can they go ahead and turn this around? Now, here comes Sporting once again as Brandsaka gives it to Morita. Morita to IShowSpeed with another shot and it goes in. Speed gets his brace. It is now 2-2 as he sues and gives them another chance. Can he go ahead and score the winner? And here comes IShowSpeed. 1v1 against the keeper once again. Gets past the defenders. And he has a shot and it's saved by the Benfica keeper. And here comes Morita once again. Gives him another through ball into IShowSpeed. IShowSpeed has a shot and it just goes wide. That was a terrible shot from Speed. And here comes IShowSpeed now ready to give up just yet. He has a cross in into Marcus Edwards with a shot. And yes, they put it away in the 90th minute. Speed could not score the winner. But Marcus Edwards surely does a job and is going to give Sporting his first ever league title. And just like that, the game comes to an end and Sporting and Speed win the league title, giving Speed his first ever trophy. Surely Pulisic has to bite his tongue. He is wrong about Speed. Speed will play for the national team one day. And at the end of his second season, Speed now has 31 goals, is a 72 overall. Still, no objectives completed as of yet. For the next 2 seasons, Speed just improves as a pro footballer as he's dominated Portuguese football, winning 2 domestic doubles in 2 years. But at the end of season 4, he has a chance to win his own treble as they were in the Europa Conference League final up against AC Milan. However, before the final, Speed is called into the office by the manager as he gives him some big news. As Speed will be getting, for the first time ever, a striking partner. And that striking partner is brand new signing who came up from the youth academy, Cristiano Jr. And Cristiano Jr. will be starting his first game next to Speed. And as Cristiano Jr. and Speed are getting familiar with themselves in the locker room, scheming on how they're gonna win the final, they see that on the TV, AC Milan's Christian Pulisic, the man who talked bad about IShowSpeed, won the player of the season of the Serie A. So this final is not going to be easy. But it is now time for Speed's biggest game of his career. The UEFA Conference League final, AC Milan versus Sporting, Speed versus Pulisic, and Junior's debut. It's a huge game in Portuguese football. Will Speed and Cristiano Jr. take down Christian Pulisic's AC Milan? And here comes Sporting here, looking to take the lead early. Brancara gives it to IShowSpeed with a shot, and it goes wide of the post. Speed just misses. And now it's the midfielder on the ball as he gives it to IShowSpeed. IShowSpeed is wide open. He has a shot and it goes wide above the post. Come on, Speed. You gotta score. And now it's Marcus Edwards who gives the ball into Morita. Morita into IShowSpeed. He's going to have a shot and it goes wide once again. Speed cannot score. And here comes Sporting. Once again, Morita has the ball. Morita sends another through ball into IShowSpeed. Can he go ahead and please score this time? And yes, it goes in. Speed scores the first goal of the game. It's 1-0 to Sporting. But here comes Christian Pulisic looking for a goal of his own here. He has 1v1 against the keeper. He has a shot and it goes in. Straight after Speed struggled to score, Pulisic just makes it 1-1. But here come AC Milan once again right before halftime. Rafael Leao gives the ball into Christian Pulisic with a shot and it goes in. 2-1 to AC Milan, just like that. Speed and Sporting are going to have a big task in the second half. And it's going to be halftime. Speed missed so many shots, but at least scored 1. But they are now 2-1 down to AC Milan. Can he go ahead and turn this around?
Main, I can't score. We have to win this game. Maybe I should just pass to little Sui. Yes, that is what I will do.
And here comes IShowSpeed with a new goal in mind. He gives it to Cristiano Jr. He has a shot and it goes in. Cristiano Jr. scores his first ever goal as a professional footballer, assisted by Speed. And it is now 2-2 in the Conference League final. And here comes Speed once again. He receives the ball. He gives it to Cristiano Jr., who does a roulette with a shot, and it goes in. It's 3-2. Speed decided to stop shooting, and he gets 2 assists for Cristiano Jr., who gets a brace on his debut. If the score stays like this, Speed wins his first ever European trophy. But here comes Theo Hernandez for AC Milan. He gives it to Pulisic. Pulisic with a shot from outside the box, and it goes top corner. As Pulisic equalizes the game, it is now 3-3. Please, Speed or Cristiano Jr. score one more goal. But here comes Rafael Leao on the run. It is the 90th minute of the game. Rafael Leao gives it to Pulisic, who takes a touch with his chest, has a shot, and it goes in. Pulisic, 4 goals to his name, has won the game for AC Milan, a one-man team. This is not looking good, and it's gonna boost, surely, Pulisic's ego, and he's gonna talk more about Speed. And just like that, the game comes to an end. Pulisic lifts the Conference League title as Speed fills out on his first European trophy. It's not a good day to be Speed. And straight after the match, Speed is called into the manager's office, and the manager lets him know that there are a lot of big clubs coming in for him. So this was his last season at Sporting, as he wants him to move on. And after finding out that he will be leaving Sporting, he walks into the locker room and has one last talk with Junior and thanks him for everything that he has done for him, as he has one final thought in his last day in that Sporting dressing locker room.
Wow, Maine. 4 years here at Portugini, I played where my idol played. One day I will be the American Ronaldo. But I wonder what teams want me.
And as Speed wonders what clubs come in for him, the US national team does get grouped in the World Cup. And at the end of Speed's last season at Sporting, he does score 30 goals in the season, now adding up to a total of 87 career goals out of 81 overall. Let's see what's next for IShowSpeed. And the season kicks off as there has been many offers from IShowSpeed, specifically from Italy. And these clubs include last year's league winners, Inter Milan, Napoli, big club Juventus, but also Christian Pulisic's AC Milan. And it seems like Speed is thinking a lot as he receives these offers.
Wow, so many big clubs. But there is really only 2 options. Juventus, the club where Ronaldo played, or AC Milan, where my boy Rafael plays. But they also beat me last year, and that guy Pulisic is there.
After thinking about it, Speed has made his decision and rejected AC Milan as he signs for Juventus, exactly where Cristiano Ronaldo played, and he is signing now for this huge football club.
Let's go. Just join Juventus, just like my GOAT. I have a lot of pressure, but if I want to make Mr. Sui proud, I must take Juve to Europe because they finished 10th last year.
But after being given the big task of carrying the number 7 on his back, it was time for his debut. But the debut was not going to be easy as they were facing Inter Milan, who were last year's league winners. Can Speed go ahead and impress with his new look as well and beat the league winners from last year? And here come Inter Milan straight away as the ball is given to Marcus Thuram with a through ball to Lautaro, and it goes in. Lautaro Martinez scores the first goal of the game as Inter go 1-0 up. But straight in the second half, after a boring first one, Vlahovic gives the ball into IShowSpeed, who takes a touch, has a shot, and he scores his first goal for Juventus. New number, new luck, new club, and a 1 goal for IShowSpeed as he equalizes the game. And now here comes Inter Milan. Dusan Vlahovic takes away the ball, and now it's IShowSpeed in a 1v1. He has a shot from outside the box, and it goes in. Cheeky finish, a Trivella from IShowSpeed as he scores in the 90th minute to give Juventus and Speed their first ever win this season. And the ref blows the whistle. Speed gets a brace on his first ever game for Juventus. He made a great start here in Italy. Can he go ahead and continue that form? And it seems like Speed's good form did not stop there, as for the next couple games, he does score a couple more goals and gets more victories. But now, he has a game up against AC Milan for the first time, facing Pulisic in the Serie A. Will he get one over Pulisic and prove him wrong? And as the game is set to kick off, Speed has a lot of his mind.
Game against Pulisic. I must beat him and show him who I am. He is the captain of America. If I can impress him, I can be the American Ronaldo.
Hey, stupid! You're not winning tonight, and you will never play for America.
Don't listen to him, Speed. No one even knows Pulisic.
And now it's Rabiot, gives the ball into IShowSpeed, who takes a touch. He gets past Tomori. He has a shot and it goes in. Speed scores the first goal of the game as he takes a 1-0 lead against Milan. And now it's Dusan Vlahovic on the ball, gives the ball into Speed once again. Can he go ahead and score a second? And yes, he does. Speed makes it 2-0 to AC Milan. Pulisic surely has to shut his mouth. And it's now going to be halftime. Speed is 2-0 up against AC Milan, proving Christian Pulisic wrong. All he has to do is continue this game and maybe score a third for his first ever hat-trick. And now it's Theo Hernandez on the throw, and he gives the ball into Benacer. Benacer to Christian Pulisic with a shot, and it goes in. AC Milan get one back through Christian Pulisic. Let's hope they don't make a full comeback. Pulisic gives the ball into Leao. Leao back into Christian Pulisic, looking for a second, and he puts it away. A finesse to the bottom corner. Pulisic backs up his tuck and scores a second. It is now 2-2. And straight after the goal, Pulisic is walking up to Speed. Let's just hope Speed can keep his cool.
Hey doofus, I told you, you're not gonna beat me. No national team for you.
Shut up, Maine. America got grouped with you.
What the hell did you say?
And it seems like Pulisic just talks shit again as Leao steps in and protects IShowSpeed, but the game must continue. But it's the 90th minute now. Pulisic on the free kick. He has a shot and it goes in up the crossbar in the 90th minute. Pulisic, after talking shit all game, backs up and he scores a hat-trick to give Speed his first loss of the Serie A season. This is not good for IShowSpeed. Does come to an end as Speed has a lot to think about. But it is now the final day of the season. Juventus sit in 5th place, only a couple points behind Roma, who they'll be facing tonight, with the winner getting UCL football next season. Can Speed go ahead and be the reason that Juve get back into European football? But after his first good season at Juventus, he has one job left to do, and that is to beat AS Roma to give Juventus Champions League football so he can have his first ever Champions League campaign. Can he keep his cool and do what he usually does? Or will he do exactly what happened a couple months ago with Pulisic? It's Dusan Vlahovic on the ball with a through ball into IShowSpeed. 1v1 against the keeper with a shot, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. Bremer with a pass into Adrien Rabiot, who gives a pass into IShowSpeed, gets past the defender. He has a shot, and it goes in. It's 1-0 for IShowSpeed and Juventus. And now it's Cambiaso with a pass into Vlahovic with a brilliant through ball into IShowSpeed with another shot, and it goes in. 2-0. For Juventus. Surely they're qualifying for UCL football. And yes, they have done it. Speed's brace gives Juventus back into UCL football, and Speed will be playing his first ever Champions League campaign. And as Speed celebrates in the locker room with his teammates, I wonder what type of goals he has next season.
Yes, Maine. I will play UCL football. This is my chance. My chance to show United and American that they should trust me and maybe even win the Balon Dor.
But Speed ends his first season at Juventus with a 27-goal season, now adding to his 114 career goals, and he is now an 84 overall. And the new season kicks off as Juventus have brought in a new signing, and that new signing is a familiar face in Rafael Leao, the man who defended Speed last season. And as Speed and Leao catch up in the locker room, Leao explains why he joined Juventus. And the reason was because him and Pulisic fell out in the club, and the manager ordered one of them to leave the club, and Leao was the bigger man, and he stepped out of AC Milan to join IShowSpeed at Juventus. But we sim forward to the last game of the group stage as Juventus were sitting in 3rd place facing Atletico Madrid with the winner going on to the round of 16. But IShowSpeed was yet to play a game all season as he got injured earlier in the season. But it was now time for that final game of the group stage against Atletico, as Speed will be making his UCL debut, his first start this season, his first start with Rafael Leao. Will Speed send his team to the round of 16 of Champions League? And here come Atletico Madrid with the first attack of the game. They give the ball into Griezmann and it goes in. Straight away, starting this match, Atletico go 1-0 up. And now it's Koke once again, gives it to Marcos Llorente. Marcos Llorente looks for a shot and it goes in. 2-0 down for Juventus and IShowSpeed. Are they really gonna go to Europa League? And it's going to be halftime. Atletico Madrid, a goal from Griezmann and a goal from Llorente takes Atletico 2-0 up for them qualifying for the round of 16. But quickly in the second half, Rafael Leao takes a corner. He gives it to IShowSpeed. There's no way he's gonna take that long shot. He has a shot and it goes in. That is the best goal IShowSpeed has ever scored. It is now 2-1 Can that goal give the team a chance to come back? And now here come Juventus on the attack, looking to equalize this game. It's a crossing into IShowSpeed, takes a touch, he has a shot, and it goes in. It's 2-2. Speed scores a second. He has a chance to score his first ever hat-trick to send Juventus to the round of 16. But now it's Locatelli, gives the ball into IShowSpeed. IShowSpeed has a crossing into Leo, and it goes in. Leo, in the 90th minute, has sent Juventus to the round of 16. Sadly, Speed couldn't score his hat-trick, but this will do. And the game comes to an end. Speed will be going to the round of 16. Who knows, he might be winning the UCL. But it was now time for the round of 16, and who other to face but AC Milan. He just can't catch a break from Christian Pulisic. But can Speed go ahead and win this time around? And here come Juventus with the first attack of the game. Locatelli gives the ball into Rabiot. Rabiot with the pass into IShowSpeed with a chip, and it goes in. He takes the 1-0 lead. But after a boring first half, here come AC Milan on the second. Pulisic with a scissor kick, and it goes in. What a beautiful goal from Pulisic to equalize the game. And just like that, the game comes to an end. The first leg is going to be 1-1. The second leg is going to be most important for IShowSpeed to win. And now it is time for the second leg. One screamer for Pulisic and one goal for Speed so far, as it is 1-1. Surely Speed can finish off this game in the San Siro. It's Manuel Locatelli on the ball, gives the ball into Speed. Speed into Rafael Leo. Leo back into IShowSpeed. IShowSpeed is now 1v1 against the keeper. He has a shot, and it goes in. Speed makes it 1-0. Now in the second half, here comes Rafael Leo, gives the ball to Speed. He's getting past the defenders, still IShowSpeed. IShowSpeed gets past the defenders once again. He has a shot, and it goes in. 2-0, 3-1 in aggregate. Surely this game is over. And yes, just like that, the game comes to an end. Speed will be going on to the next round, but he's walking up to Pulisic. Hopefully he doesn't say anything too bad.
Hey, Pulisic, I got your number, little bro. Call me to the World Cup next year. You need speed in you.
Shut up, idiot!
And after that round of 16 win, sadly, Juventus were knocked out of the quarterfinals by Manchester United. And for the rest of the season, they dominated the Serie A and were now in the final day of the season. Will they be facing AC Milan once again, with the winner of this game winning the league title? And as Speed gets prepared for the game, it seems like he has a plan in his head.
This is my moment. I must show Pulisic that I should play at the World Cup. He will know who IShowMeed is.
But it's now time for the final game of the season. Winner takes the league title. It seems like Speed wants to impress to not only win the league, but he also wants to make Pulisic eat his words so he can finally go and play for the US national team in the World Cup next season. Can he go ahead and prove Pulisic wrong? And now it's Adli on the ball. He gives the ball to Pulisic, but they lose the ball, but they win the ball back. And now it's a pass into Christian Pulisic with a shot, and it goes in. Milan go 1-0 up, as it looks like they're going to win the league title this season. Here come AC Milan once again. It's another pass into Pulisic, who takes a touch. He hits a bicycle kick. What a weird goal, but it goes in. Pulisic is playing unstoppable right now. But here come AC Milan once again with another through ball into Pulisic. Please don't score that hat trick. And yes, he does. Pulisic gets a hat trick, and surely this game is over, man. And after that third goal, Pulisic says something to Speed.
Aha, stupid, IShowMeed. You will not beat me, and you will not play for America.
But just like that, Pulisic and AC Milan win the league title as Speed misses out. But hopefully he did enough to impress the manager or even impress Pulisic to go to the World Cup next year. But at the end of Speed's second season at Juventus, he now adds 32 more goals to the 146 tally and is now in 88 overall. And at the start of the new season, Speed aims to win anything he can to go ahead and impress the US national team and go to his first ever World Cup this year. And it seems like he does well despite getting knocked out in the Champions League in the round of 16 to Real Madrid. He is now fighting for the league title once again against AC Milan. But this time, can he go ahead and clutch it up? And we see Speed in the locker room scheming once again.
I just can't beat Pulisic. Wait, there is one thing I haven't done. I have never scored a hat-trick. If I can do that tonight, I can show that guy that I should be in the World Cup squad. Let's go Speed. Sui.
And it was now time for the final day of the season. Juventus versus AC Milan. Pulisic versus Speed. Once again, can Speed go ahead and get his redemption and even score the hat-trick that he's aiming to do, which he has never done, and possibly get caught up to the US national team? And now it's IShowSpeed taking a free kick early in the game. He has a shot and it goes in. Speed scores a free kick. It's 1-0 to Juventus. And now it's AC Milan as Musa gets the ball with a through ball into Pulisic, but it's won by the defender. But Pulisic with a bicycle kick. 3 bicycle kicks Pulisic has scored against Juventus. That is now 1-1 in this game. And now the ball is up in the air as Rabiot wins the header, who gives it to IShowSpeed with a shot, and it goes in. It's 2-1. Juventus take the lead once again. And it's now going to be halftime. Juventus go 2-1 up, 2 from Speed, 1 for Pulisic. Speed is 1 goal away from that hat-trick and possibly winning his first Serie A title. But here come AC Milan, not looking to give up quickly. It's Pulisic. Pulisic down the wing. It's still Christian Pulisic. Gets past one defender. Gets past the second. Pulisic with a shot, and it's now a brace for him. It's 2-2. Pulisic really doesn't want Speed playing for the national team. But here comes IShowSpeed looking for the hat-trick, looking to win his game. It's still Speed. Gets past other defenders, and he gets fouled by Pulisic. He was one-on-one, and he gets fouled in the penalty box, and it seems like he picks up a knock and is being subbed off. Pulisic denies the hat-trick, but can Juventus win this game? Leao is going to take the penalty. Penny, go ahead and score, and yes, he does. Leao scores the winner, and they're going to win the league title. But Speed could not outscore Christian Pulisic. And that is the end of the game. Juventus and IShowSpeed win the league title as they lift the Serie A trophy. The question is, did Speed do enough in these past 7 seasons to get his first national team call-up for the US? Now Speed celebrates the league title in the locker room. It was time for the decision to be made.
All right, it's time. I should be selected.
And the final spot for the team is me, Christian Pulisic. Speed, you are staying home, and you will never represent us.
Despite Speed not being selected, the US national team does get knocked out of the round of 16. But sadly, Speed won't be debuting for the US national team in this year's World Cup. Hopefully one day he will. But he does score 36 goals this season, now adding up to 182. And he now sits at an 89 overall. And for the next 2 seasons, Speed just improves on his game, winning 2 domestic doubles in the Serie A and Coppa Italia, but has gotten knocked out in both seasons in the semi-finals of the UCL. And after 2 back-to-back domestic doubles, he now has a total of 254 goals, sitting at a 90 overall. And at the start of season number 10, Speed in the locker room thinks that it's time for a change. He cannot win the UCL at Milan after getting knocked out so many times. So he walks into the manager's office and tells him he would like to be transfer listed. And the manager transfer lists him as Speed is ready to leave Juventus. Straight away, Speed gets many offers from Premier League clubs with the likes of Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspur, Liverpool, and Chelsea. But reluctantly, Speed rejects all of those. Speed then walks into the dinner that he begged Erik ten Hag to have with him, and Speed basically begs Erik ten Hag to take a chance on him, that he promises he'll bring Manchester United their first Premier League title in years, and even a UCL. Erik ten Hag agrees as IShowSpeed is joining the club he wanted to join all this time in Manchester United. Can he go ahead and impress for the Red Devils? And as Speed is happy in his new club in the locker room, he sees that Christian Pulisic signs for Real Madrid. But it was now time for Speed's debut. It is going to be against Liverpool as he aims to impress the national team, as he aims to win the Premier League with Man United, and as he aims to win 1 Balon Dor. Can he go ahead and do all of this at Manchester United? And here come Liverpool with the first attack of the game. Luis Diaz gives the ball to Darwin Núñez, who flicks it up with a shot, and it's saved by Andre Onana. And now Liverpool have a corner as it's crossed into Darwin Núñez with the header, and it goes in. Liverpool go 1-0 up on Speed's debut. And now it's Lindelof looking to clear the ball, but he gives it straight to Mohamed Salah with a chip, and it goes wide. And now it's going to be halftime as Liverpool are 1-0 up. Can Speed go ahead and turn this around on his debut? And now here comes Marcus Rashford with a through ball to IShowSpeed for the first attack of the game. For IShowSpeed with a shot, and it goes in. Speed scores his first goal for Man United. It's 1-1 now. Let's go. And now here comes Van Dijk as Speed gets the ball back, and now it's IShowSpeed looking to be 1v1 against the keeper. Can he go in and finish the job? And no, it goes wide. Come on, Speed. You gotta score those. And now it's Marcus Rashford on the ball. Gives the ball into IShowSpeed with a shot, and it goes wide. And now Scott McTominay gives it into Mainu into IShowSpeed with a shot, and it goes in. 2-1 in the 90th minute. Speed scores a brace on his debut to win the first game of the season. Speed is going to be an amazing signing for Man United. And the game comes to an end. Speed gets his first victory for the Red Devils. It seems like it's all up for IShowSpeed. And all up was absolutely true for IShowSpeed as he scored goal after goal and is amazing for his debut season, but sadly got knocked out in the round of 16 to Barcelona. But it was now the final day of the season of the Premier League season, with the winner of this game between United and City will be Premier League winners. And it is now time for the final day of the season. We have the Manchester Derby with the winner taking the Premier League title. Speed has had an amazing season. All he has to do is beat Man City. Can he go ahead and do it? And it's Bernardo Silva on the ball, gives the ball into Erling Haaland, who gets past to Lindelof. And now it's Erling Haaland with a shot, and it goes in. Man City go 1-0 up. And now it's Phil Foden on the ball, looking for another attack. He gives the ball into Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland looking for a second, and he gets it, man. Haaland is just too good, and he gets his second goal of the game. And it's going to be halftime just like that. Haaland gives Man City a 2-0 lead, with Speed having another uphill battle to climb. But here comes Marcus Rashford quickly looking to change the game. He gives it to Mason Mount, who gives it back to IShowSpeed, who has a long shot, and it's a banger. Another banger for IShowSpeed as they go 2-1. There's still time to win that Premier League title. And now IShowSpeed receives the ball. He's looking to get past the defenders, and he does. And it's still IShowSpeed, still looking to get past them. It's still IShowSpeed getting a shot, and it goes in. It's 2-2. He gets another brace. He is searching for that first ever career hat-trick. Can he go ahead and win the Premier League title for United? And here comes Rashford. Rashford gives the ball into Speed. Speed with a shot, and it's saved by Ederson, man. And here comes Rico Lewis, but Rashford gets the ball back, and now it's IShowSpeed with a shot, and it goes wide. Speed cannot score that hat-trick, man. Alejandro Garnacho on the ball with a through ball into Marcus Rashford with a cross into Speed right in front of the goal, and he misses the header. This man cannot score a third. And now Man United are trying to build up from the back as Erling Haaland wins the ball back. No, get back up, please. Haaland with a shot, and it goes in. Haaland wins the game. It is now 3-2. Please tell me there's enough time for Speed to get an equalizer. But no, just like that, Haaland gets his hat-trick, and City win the Premier League title. Speed fails to achieve one of his objectives on the first time of asking. But Speed ends his first season in the Premier League with an impressive 22 goals, now with 276 goals out of 92 overall. And at the start of Speed's second season at United, he watches as Cristiano Jr. gets signed for Man United, and it seems like he has a new goal in his mind.
Speed main. I have to win the Prem, UCL, and Balon Dor this season. It's my only chance of going to the World Cup with America. I am 28 years old, in my prime with little Sui. I have to achieve this.
And Speed's first season with Cristiano Jr. at Man United is a success as they go ahead and win a domestic double in the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. But now they have a chance to win the Premier League title once again, as this time around they have to beat Tottenham Hotspur in the final game of the season to win the Premier League title. Not only that, however, he will be facing Real Madrid in the UCL final, where he'll be facing 1v1 against Christian Pulisic, with the winner winning the UCL. But here comes Cristiano Jr. on the ball, gives the through ball to IShowSpeed with a shot, and it's saved by Vicario. And now Cristiano Jr. crosses the corner, who gives it to IShowSpeed from outside the box, looking to repeat that banger he did long ago, and yes, he does! This is the best goal Speed has ever scored. It is now 1-0 to Man United. Mason Mount with a pass into Cristiano Jr. Cristiano Jr. with a through ball into IShowSpeed with a shot, and it goes in. 2-0 for Man United, man. And just like that, it's going to be halftime. Man United are 2-0 up. Speed just has to win this game to win that league title and maybe even impress the US national team. But now it's Kulusevski on the ball, gives the ball to James Maddison. He's trying to fight up Mainu, and yes, he does. And now it's James Maddison with a shot, and it goes in. Tottenham score to make it 2-1. Now it's Sarr on the ball. Sarr with a through ball to Kulusevski, who is now 1v1 against the keeper. He has a shot, and it goes in. Spurs equalize the game. There is no way Speed is choking the game, right? But now it's James Maddison with a ball to Sarr, and he wins it back. And now it's Heung-min Son with a winner, and it goes in the 90th minute of the game. Heung-min Son wins the Premier League title for Tottenham Hotspur. And just like that, the game comes to an end, and Spurs win their first ever trophy before Speed can even win one in the Premier League. And Speed fails to win the Premier League title. But can he go ahead and shake that off and win the UCL final in the next coming days? And it was now time for the UCL final. Like I mentioned, Manchester United versus Real Madrid. Speed versus Pulisic, and both of them are the favorites to win the Balon d'Or. So it seems like the winner of this game will not only win the UCL, but will probably win the Balon d'Or after the World Cup this season. And here come Real Madrid as Speed wins the ball back from Eder Militao. Now it's IShowSpeed 1v1 against the keeper, and it goes wide. Speed cannot score. Now it's a pass to Junior. Junior gives a through ball to IShowSpeed, and now it's IShowSpeed 1v1 against Andrew Lunin. Once again, he has a shot, and it's a save by Lunin. And now Junior wins the ball back from Chouameni. Junior with another pass to IShowSpeed. Can he go ahead and score this time? And no, he just can't. And now it's Speed once again looking to have another shot here. Gives it to Junior. Junior is looking for a shot. He has a shot, and it goes in. United take a 1-0 lead as Junior scores the first goal of the game. And now it's Camavinga on the ball. Speed wins the ball back. 1v1 against the keeper. Can he go ahead and score? And no, he crosses it into Junior instead and puts it away. It is now 2-0 to United. And it is now going to be halftime. United are 2-0 up. Surely they're going to win this game and win Speed's first ever UCL title and get caught up to the US national team. And now here comes Real Madrid as Bellingham wins the ball back and gives a pass to Christian Pulisic, who is 1v1 against the keeper, and it goes in. Pulisic is a tough man as he makes it 2-1. Let's just hope that Man United can keep the lead. And now Jude Bellingham with a pass to Vinicius Jr., but he wins it back, and now it's Bellingham. Bellingham gives a pass to Pulisic with a shot, and it goes in. Pulisic gets a brace again. It's looking dangerous. Is Pulisic really gonna get the hat-trick and beat Speed again? And now it's a cross in from Real Madrid in the corner into Fede Valverde with a header to Pulisic. Takes a touch up in the air. He has a shot, and it's an absolute banger, man. As Pulisic surely scores the winner in the 90th minute. What a goal to score in the 90th minute. As he wins the league, the UCL title, surely, for Real. And yes, he does, man. Pulisic finishes off the game with a hat-trick and a banger as Real Madrid lift the UCL. Speed just can't beat Christian Pulisic.
Ha ha ha, I am the best. That stupid streamer will never beat me. He will never play for the USA.
And as Speed sits in the locker room, he notices that he once again does not get caught up to the US national team. I wonder what he's going through his mind.
Man, fuck Pulisic. I have missed 3 World Cups because of him. There is only 1 World Cup left. I have 4 years to become the best player, to be the #1 for the United States.
And after aiming to go to the last World Cup of the US national team, the US get knocked out of the semifinals as Pulisic wins his first Balon d'Or. And Speed ends the season with 33 goals, now having 309 goals, and is now up to a 93 overall, still yet to achieve any of his objectives. And for the next 2 seasons, as Speed aims to go to the final World Cup 4 years from now, he does win 2 domestic doubles in the last 2 seasons, but misses out on the league title, and Pulisic wins 2 UCLs and 2 Balon d'Ors. And after those 2 domestic double seasons, Speed now has a total of 382 goals with a 95 overall. With 2 seasons left to the World Cup, can he do anything to make a shout for himself? And at the start of season number 14, the usual happens. Speed wins the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, but it was now in the final day of the season where he had to win the game to win the Premier League title, and he was currently 1-0 up against the opposition at halftime as Junior scored the first goal of the game. And as Speed walks into the locker room, Ronaldo Jr. tells him that Ronaldo has sent him a message, and that message being that Speed needs to stop feeling pressured when they are in the lead, that he is a good footballer and he must believe in himself. And that's when Speed has realization.
Whoa, my idol Ronaldo. He knows who I am. He is right. I don't know if I needed the advice or I'm just hyped because he knows me. But I'm done being a loser. It's time for I show meat to be I show speed.
And now in the second half is Cristiano Jr. with a quick free kick who gives it to IShowSpeed, and he has a shot and it goes in. Speed keeps his cool this time around and makes it 2-0 to extend the lead. Can he go ahead and win this game? And now it's Garnacho into IShowSpeed looking to finish this game against Man City where they would win the league title. Speed with a shot, and yes, he puts it away. That's a sprint. Surely the game is over and Speed is going to win the Premier League title. And yes, he has done it finally. After 14 years as a pro footballer, Speed achieves one of his goals and wins the Premier League with Manchester United. What's next for IShowSpeed? But straight after winning his first league title with Man United, it was now time for a chance to win his first ever UCL. Speed versus his old club Juventus. Is he finally going to lift that UCL trophy? And here comes Cristiano Jr. on the ball, gives the ball into IShowSpeed. IShowSpeed takes a touch, gets past Bremer with a shot, and it goes in. IShowSpeed takes a 1-0 lead against Juventus. And now Cristiano Jr. once again gives it to IShowSpeed. IShowSpeed gets past one. It's still IShowSpeed with a shot from outside the box, and it goes in. Surely he's finally going to win that UCL, man. And yes, he does. IShowSpeed scores a brace against Juventus to win his first UCL final. Surely he has to go on to the Gold Cup and to the World Cup next year. And yes, Speed has done it. A quadruple has gifted him his first Balon d'Or. Surely he is the #1 option on the team sheet for the USA. Now Speed goes into the locker room after winning the Balon Dor. It's time to see if he's going to go to the Gold Cup this summer to give him the green light that he will be going to the World Cup next year.
And the final spot for the Gold Cup team is me, Christian Pulisic. Speed, you will never represent the USA. You are going to retire with never representing a national team.
Maine, what the fuck? What did I ever do to Pulisic? I guess my dream of being the American Ronaldo is over.
And after finding out that he will basically never play for the national team, Junior tells Speed, why doesn't he represent Portuguese national team? Junior explains that you need to be living in Portugal for 5 years and Speed has lived there for 4. All he would have to do to represent and go to a World Cup for the Portuguese national team is go back to Sporting or whatever Portuguese club next year for 1 entire season. And it seems like Speed is going to take the chance to maybe, just maybe, play next to Leao and Cristiano Jr. for the Portuguese national team, as he'll be leaving United. He does score 45 goals in his last season here, with now 427 goals, still at a 95 overall. And the question is, will we be going to the Portuguese national team? And just like that, Speed goes back to Portugal and leaves Man United, joining Sporting de Portugal. And it's all sunshines and rainbows for him as he wins every single trophy available at Sporting. And now changes his nationality to Portugal and he gets selected for the national team. The question is, can Speed go ahead and win the World Cup with Portugal because he couldn't do it with the US national team?
Wow, Maine, I am playing for Portugini, wearing the GOAT's number 7. It is time I show Ronaldo who I am.
And as Speed dominated his route to the World Cup final, they'll be facing Pulisic's United States. That means the winner of this game will not only win the first ever World Cup for them, but the first ever World Cup for their country. But before the game, Pulisic and Speed, for some reason, decide to meet up in a dinner. I'm curious as to what they're saying to each other.
Well, Pulisic, Maine, you were right. I never played for America, but we are now both in the World Cup final. Congrats, Pulisic, on taking America here.
What can I say? I show meat. I am just better than you. With you in America, we would never be in the final. I am gonna win tonight and go down as the greatest American player ever. A national hero.
You know what? I may never be the American GOAT or the American Ronaldo, but you will not win the USA's first ever World Cup tonight. I will give Portugini what they deserve, and that is the World Cup.
Here is what is gonna happen. The same old story. I will score 2 goals. Then you will say to yourself that you need to score a hat trick, which you have never done, by the way. You will then score 2 and miss to score the 3rd, and I will score my 3rd and become the GOAT.
But it was now time for the World Cup final. Pulisic says, no matter what, Speed will score 2 and Pulisic will score a hat-trick to win the US, their first ever World Cup, and be the greatest United States player of all time. But Speed is determined to not allow that to happen. Who is right? Who is going to win the World Cup? Can Speed get his final payback? Now it's Musa on the ball looking for a pass here into Christian Pulisic with a shot and it goes in. Pulisic makes it 1-0. And now it's Timothy Well with a pass into Pulisic who's looking to make it 2-0. In this first half he has a shot and it goes in. Pulisic so far is correct as he scores a second, giving US a 2-0 lead. And it is now going to be halftime. So far Pulisic's prediction is scarily right. 2-0 to him, 2 goals to him. Let's see what happens in the second half. And now it's Bernardo Silva who gives a pass into the other midfielder. Gives a pass into IShowSpeed. IShowSpeed is looking for the first goal of the game, and yes, he does. It's 2-1 to IShowSpeed. Is Pulisic really going to be right, or is Speed finally going to score his first ever hat-trick? And now here comes Rafael Leao with a through ball into IShowSpeed. Can he go ahead and finish it to make it 2-2? And yes, he does. It's 2-2. It's looking like there is going to be a hat-trick. Is it going to be Pulisic or is it going to be IShowSpeed? And now it's Speed 1v1 against the keeper. He has a shot and it goes wide. Come on, Speed. Don't choke, man. But it seems like after that shot, Speed was fouled. It's going to be a penalty. Please, Speed, put it away. Now it's a penalty. Speed can go ahead and finish the game here and win the World Cup. And no, he misses. He misses the hat-trick opportunity. He misses the chance to win the World Cup. But here comes Speed once again, not looking to give up. 1v1 against the keeper. Can he go ahead and finish the game? And no, he misses once again, man. Please, Speed, score. Now it's the 90th minute. Here come Portugal, now ready to give up. Speed gets the ball, loses the ball. But Junior gives it through the ball to Speed in the 90th minute with a shot. And it goes in. Speed scores a hat-trick. Speed surely is winning the World Cup. Finally, he has done it, his first ever hat-trick. Please, hold on to this game in the last final moments. But here comes Pulisic, determined not to give up. He gets past one, he gets past a second, he gets past a third. Here comes Pulisic, cuts back, cuts inside. It's still Pulisic with a shot. It goes in. There's no way. With literally only seconds to play, Pulisic gets his own hat-trick. It's now 3-3. Who is going to win this game? And now, it's a corner for Portugal. It's crossed into Speed still in the 90th minute. Speed receives the ball from outside the box. He has a shot, Trivella, and he scores it. The best goal of Speed's career goes in. Surely, that's his 4th goal, and surely that's the win for Portugal. And just like that, Speed scores 4 goals. Not a hat-trick, but 4. And he lives the World Cup with Portugal. And that is the end of Speed's story. He scores 50 goals this season with 477 career goals, and he ends at a 95 overall. What a career for Speed. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you guys are 100% gonna enjoy this video right here.